Hi, good morning, welcome. Today is going to be reading number 35 of the Haile Selassie version of the Holy Bible. And today we are on Genesis chapter 2. Yesterday we read Genesis chapter 1, and we read how Jah had formed light from darkness and saw that it was good. And we last read how he had formed man named Adam. And apparently Adam is not, the name of Adam means man. The Hebrew or the, I have to look and see exactly which translation, what does that name mean? Is it man in Aramaic as well? I have to check and see. But nonetheless, before we start, we will sing One Drop by Bob Marley, because Bob Marley was telling us, just as Marcus Garvey was telling us, as all of those before us wanted us to know that Ethiopia was the only place that was not colonized by European forces, and so to look there to try and understand who we are and from whence we come, because it's the only place that wasn't whitewashed. Amen. Ooh, oh, 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 feel it in a one drop, and you still find time to rock, making a one stop. A generation gap, so feel the drum beat as a beat within, playing a rhythm, resisting the system. Oh, and I know Jah never let us down when we're right from wrong. And I know Jah never let us down. Oh no, 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 no. They made the world so hard. Every day the people are dying. They made the world so hard. Every day people are dying, yeah. For hunger and starvation, lamentation, read it in Revelation. You'll find your redemption. It might give us the teachings of His Majesty, 'cause we don't want the devil's philosophy. Give us the teachings of His Majesty, 'cause we don't want the devil. Feel it in a one drop, and you still find time to rock, making a one stop. Yeah, a generation gap, so feel the drum beat as a beat within, playing a rhythm. Oh, fighting against ism and schism, singing. I know Jah never let us down when we're right from wrong. And I know Jah never let us down. Oh no, no, no. They made their world so hard. Every day, every day. They made their world so hard. Every day. No day, 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 oh day, 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 oh day, dread, 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 oh day, dread, yeah, oh day. I'm sure you can tell. Maybe you can't. But you know, I like to be transparent. I really don't feel like singing today. And so, but it's, you know, I made a commitment, and this is what I feel like I need to be doing, not for myself, for God, and to spread the information. Best way that I know how to spread information in 2024 is using social media, which, you know, last year this time I was singing and dancing praises to Santa Claus as a Christian, enjoying the Christmas holiday. And what I've come to learn is that Jesus' birthday is not on Christmas. They don't know when Jesus' birthday is. They speculate maybe in March. They assumed it was around the time when he was crucified, and they went 8 months back, and all of that related all to the winter solstice, which has to do with paganism. But also what I have found out is that there is a Roman god whose birthday is on December 25th, and this Roman god's name is Iyesus, and he was born of a virgin, and he was castrated by Zeus, I believe, and he died. And when this Roman god died, he came back as a pine tree. His birthday was 25th of December, and it was the Roman Pope in 330 AD, somewhere thereabouts, 343 AD, who had chosen December 25th to be the day for Christians in the Western world to celebrate Jesus' birthday. And it was adopted and it was accepted all throughout the Christian world. And Christians began to celebrate Christmas, to celebrate the birth of Christ. No, when it wasn't his birthday, but the birthday of another God. So that's why I can't celebrate Christmas, not because, you know, tradition, everything got mixed up and Christmas became something different for me. But when I learned that the day itself, December 25th, is the day of the Roman god Iyesus' birthday, and also reading that his mother was a virgin, and then also reading that there was some type of psychosexual craziness going on there with him being castrated, and some other sexual perversions going on there. And then also reading that when he died, he came back as a pine tree. And the fact that the pine tree is what we use to hang our ornaments on. And so we have all of these symbols that's symbolizing paganism to the extent of worshiping another god. I think that's more than pagans. I think that's more than just tradition and something looking pretty, knowing that I'm decorating this pine tree, and this pine tree symbolizes a Roman god who died and came back as a pine tree. So I just can't celebrate Christmas because my knowledge about God continues to evolve beyond what I've been taught from attending a Christian university in the United States, and also for what I've learned from attending Christian churches in the United States. I've begun to learn more about God from the viewpoint of those who believe that they are descendants of Solomon of the Bible. What better people to follow than people who believe they are from the people of the Bible, than to follow people who... anyways, this is watching. Let's get to the reading. This is the Haile Selassie version of the Holy Bible. And we are now at Genesis chapter 2. Rastafari Holy Bible, King Selassie version KSV, containing the original and New Testament, plus the books of Enoch, Jubilees, and the Kibanagas excerpt. We in Ethiopia have one of the oldest versions of the Bible, but however old the version may be, and whatever language it might be written, the word remains one and the same. It transcends all boundaries of empires and all conceptions of race. It is eternal. His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie. Okay, Genesis 2. Thus the heavens and earths were finished, and all the host of them. And the seventh day Jah ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And Jah blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which God created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created, in the day that Jah God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For Jah God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the heaven. Reread that. Verse 6. But there went up a mist from the earth, and watered the whole face of the ground. And Jah formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And Jah God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made Jah God to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight, and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted, and became into four heads. The name of the first is Pison, that is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. And the gold of that land is good. There is bdellium and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which groweth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. And Jah God took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And Jah commanded the man, saying, Of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof thou shalt surely die. And the Jah God said, It is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him and help meet for him. And out of the ground the Jah God formed every beast of the field, and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam, to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found an help meet for him. And Jah God caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept, and he took one side, and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the side which the Jah God had taken from man made he Asha, woman, and he brought her unto the man. And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called Asher, woman, because she was taken out of Aish, man. Therefore shall Aish, man, leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his Bashat wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the Adam man and his Bashat wife, and were not ashamed. Thank you. And we will continue next time with the reading of Genesis chapter 3 of the Haile Selassie version of the Holy Bible. God bless and have a wonderful day.